How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews. Back to yet another review. A little collab review. Not that I'm collabing with somebody, it's a collaboration beer. From Jackie O's and Toll Brewing, it is their Antik, which is an Imperial Porter brewed with honey and aged in bourbon barrels. Love me some Jackie O's barrel-aged beer. Love me some Toll barrel-aged beer, so kinda excited to dive into sucker. This comes courtesy of Eric. Thank you very much, brother. Ohio born and bred fella decided to send me off a bit of beer. That does not suck. As far as what it says on this label, it says Jackie O's Antik. Let's see. It says this was an exciting collaborative brew with our friends over at Toll. We pushed our comfort zone and making one of the sweetest beers that we have ever created. Over 120 gallons of honey was used in making of this beer. A rich and robust Imperial Porter served as a canvas for local wildflower honey. The finished beer rests in bourbon barrels for over a year. Well-aged delight. It drinks like sweet digestive, of voluptuous notes of honey, oak, baker's chocolate, and bourbon barrel coalesce on the palate with a velvet-like texture. An exquisite beverage crafted by passionate brewers with an S for awesome people. Label-wise is awesome. I am honeycomb sucker, so that's kind of your kind of honeycomb thing, and cool texture on it. Little Toll, little logo there, done and done. So yeah, let's give this a look-see. Sweetest beer they ever brewed. Now here's the thing. They said they put a ton of honey in it, and that's the reason why. I get it, you know what I mean? But honey always comes off as like almost like a fatty texture for me in beer. Not necessarily like a super sweetness, almost like a weird kind of density, a fattiness. So we'll see if that kind of comes through in this big barrel-aged beer. Did I get an ABV on this? It is 12%. There was a bit of head there, nothing too crazy. It's pretty much dissipated away at this point. It was kind of malted malt ball in color, and she'd be dark. Not the darkest beer in the history of mankind. She definitely gleaned some color from her. Yeah, she's got legs for days, baby. Let's get a nose. I'm getting a bit of that little bit of fattiness, that little bit kind of honey thing that turns into a little bit of kind of meaty fattiness for me. Definitely getting bourbon barrel age in there. You're getting a bit of that sweet kind of bourbon. It's not totally burnt off, so there's a bit of booziness, but not too much, enough to let you know what's going on. At the same time, you get a nice kind of smoky charriness. Nothing too charry, nothing too dry, but you definitely, without a doubt, know there's a barrel involved. You're getting a bit of vanilla from that barrel, getting a ton of oak from that barrel. Yeah. It definitely smells more like a porter than a stout. You're not getting a lot of that bittering, astringent kind of malts. It's a little bit more softer. I gotcha. Dive in. See what she's got, baby. Cheers. There's a mosquito in here. Better not bite me. That's crazy good. That is crazy good. It is sweet. It is very sweet. But that doesn't bother me. I kind of expected going into this, you're talking about a big Imperial Porter with bourbon barrel aging and honey going on. Yeah, I get that sweetness. The honey, it doesn't come off like super like fatty like I was talking about. There's something else to it, and I can't put my finger on it. We have to circle back on that. You're definitely getting that kind of soft baker's chocolate thing going on. Definitely getting tons of vanilla off this barrel. That booziness isn't as big from that spirit as I thought it would, but it's nice. It gives you a bit of warming in there, so you know you're drinking a bigger ABV beer. The mouth feels kind of weird. It's like soft and creamy and fluffy, but it has this thinness to it at the same time, if that makes any sense. So it definitely drinks more like a porter than anything else, an Imperial Porter, like a Baltic Porter. But it's got a weird thinness. And no, I shouldn't say weird because I kind of dig it. It goes down easy, which is kind of dangerous. There's almost an added component, like a graham crackery thing to it, maybe. Maybe that's the wood kind of playing with the vanilla and all that going on. Yeah, there's something else to it. An added sweetness, something unique to it. It's kind of cool. It's fun. It's sweet. It's big. It goes down way too easy. It's drinkable. It's chuggable. It's dangerous. It's delicious. Man, It reminds me of a graham cracker. I don't know why. I'm not getting graham cracker notes off this. I'm just getting this kind of like s'moresy vibe, maybe. Maybe that's what I'm getting off. I'm not getting like a super smoke, like campfire smoke, but there's a smoky charriness with it, with that baker's chocolate, with the vanilla, with that wood. It's almost like a fresh, like a French vanilla kind of wood. So it's kind of making me think of like a s'more kind of thing going on, but in a more kind of like liqueur kind of way, as opposed to a legitimate s'more. Like someone made a s'more liqueur. You age this beer in a s'more liqueur barrel as opposed to a bourbon barrel. It's fun. I dig it. And a cool little collab between two breweries I kind of really fucking dig. So yeah, let's talk about it. Is it one of the better barrel-aged beers that I've had as of late? Yes. Maybe not the best. Could be. Trying to place it in my brain, but yeah, it's fun. It's interesting. I dig it. A little bit sweeter than when I usually like beers to go, but you know what? It works. It makes sense with this beer. Sometimes that sweetness works, and it works here. Value to availability, no idea. Maybe Eric can chime in and let us know what's what when it comes to this beer and pricing and all that stuff, and leave you with, if you like, what will you like this beer? If you like big barrel-aged beers. Like I said, it definitely goes more porter than stout, but you definitely get that residual sweetness from that honey. You get a ton of vanilla in it, even though there's apparently none in there, and the bourbon barrel aging works, and it is a porter. So if you dig those kind of beers, if you dig Jackie O's barrel-aged beers, if you dig Toll's barrel-aged beers, you're going to get both of them in here. So if that's what you like, you'll dig this sucker. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you didn't, anywhere in between, down there, words and stuff and things. Massive Beers, type that into Google. Check me out doing the social media stuff. Type in Beer Massive into Google. Find me doing the podcasting stuff. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice barrel-aged, Ohio-born, European bred, I forget where Toll's from, beer right now, and hopefully see you next time. Cheers.